I started playing the fiddle back in the 70s, in the early 70s, and I was just kind of crazy about the fiddle, always buying and selling them, doing a little work here and there, learned to do a few basic repairs. And I always was attracted to books and magazines, articles, and so on about violin making and repairs and restoration. One thing led to another. I was very lucky to meet a couple gentlemen here in Michigan. They were the Dorr brothers, Keith and Ray Dorr. I met them, it must have been in sometime in the late 80s. I ended up doing a sort of a semi-traditional, I guess you might say, 4-year apprenticeship with him. So Keith had a couple of other apprentices over the years, but I was his last one. And so it was a really great experience for me of just a real hands-on, and he'd come down in the shop in the morning, he'd show, here's what you're going to do today. You're going to do this, that, and the other, and he'd tell me all the things I was going to do and the measurements, all of which he had really up in his head. Just, he was such a clear, precise thinker. You know, he was just fantastic there. So he'd tell me that, I'd do that, then I'd come up for lunch and he'd say, okay, now you're going to do the next thing, so on and so forth. Then I'd come up for evening and he'd say, okay, now write it all down. So I got to where I could ask him, where I got pretty good at remembering what he said, because I had to write it down, and he was always disappointed if I had to ask him again in the evening, what were those numbers again? And so anyway, after 4 years, I finished my 25th instrument on Wednesday and showed it to him, and then he passed away on Friday, and so it was a very lovely thing, very lovely experience all around to have that close of a relationship, working relationship with somebody, and him passing on what was so important to him, to me.